Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. It's fucking cold in
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. The game is a sport and we causing a scene. We bout to kick it. If you been waiting on me to serve these raps, I'ma tip it. So the scale can't handle my bars, it's too heavy and it's vivid. The numbers going up, got the wire, ain't no limit. There ain't no limit. There ain't no limit. Ain't no limit. Ain't no limit. Ain't no limit. There ain't no limit. 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 Ain't no limit.
Dumelang. We are back on another episode of More Than Just a Game. And this is episode 28. Damn, we've been gone. We've been gone for a while. Really busy. Really busy. But before we get to bye, let me first introduce my co-host, my dog.
Yo, it's your boy Ghost out here coming with the fire and the glow, man. How you feeling?
Hey man, I don't know. I haven't shot in a while and
Because of work.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like I get the reception episode because the previous episode was seemingly not received well for what I anticipated it to be. But everything
Kataya.
re na le crowd ka hire, re na le bafetu ka hire, tshitse le bafetu, the playing pool. Bafetu, ngaeng aye. Yeah. Awe. Ke Pablo, nama. Awe. So, my dog,
Yeah.
pandanga re na guest dog, wa bona.
We are on guest.
Ke re na guest ya rona because besides the logistics tsa gore batho ba re sokodisa ba melaetsa to get them on the fucking pod. I think it's a matter of us having to update people of what we've been going through, what's been going on, what life has been holding for us, and the shit we've been experiencing, dog.
Bro, hey man.
So, yeah. First and foremost, my dog, before we get onto the topics of today, let's first talk about the fact that we're on 111. Hey,
Subscribers.
my nigga.
Hey man, we
We
moved.
started at 15, dog,
Now we at Clipper and
and
11.
11.
God.
Man, that's sick if you ask me. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking, watching, sharing, and fucking staying with us. Rebuile, we have a new banner, that's
You
our new
know,
background.
yeah.
We hope this one is gonna be permanent. Looks nice as fuck. Shout out to the pop-up lifestyle. Shout out to the spear one time. My dog. How's the
Mm-hmm.
live?
What's the goal, man? So, bro, like, as a reflection of the podcast, man.
Yeah.
We'll get there. But for now, I'd like to speak about hip hop.
Yeah. We're more than just the game. What about hip hop, my dog?
Hey
What's happening in
man,
the hip hop space?
do you think hip hop is evolving
Fuck.
through what you experienced at the show?
Through what I experienced at the show or generally in my
Seeing
perspective.
like other people's performance, bro.
Damn, that's a pretty hard one. Because in Kaskali, the evolution of hip hop by people that I already know as established brands. Because they are forever going to keep evolving because they have established themselves as brands. But it's another thing when I have to analyze the new age. You understand? Where like the new age is how we can tell whether we are evolving or not. Because what we feed them is what is going to grow tomorrow or faster. So if I'm being quite frank, I don't fucks with what the new age has. Or, well, maybe maybe I'm being quite big headed for some reason because I may be part of the new age. But the ones that come after me, the 1 out of 10, I can listen to. But I don't like where the hip hop is going in terms of who comes after the era I think I belong in. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. Did I answer your question?
You, you did, eh?
Do
Because
you
like
think hip hop is evolving though?
it is, but what I experienced or witnessed at the show, bro, like Bruce were they didn't give me what I expected.
What did you expect?
I expected people to bring out their talents, not to play on the mic.
What did you get?
Dog, I got people like playing on the mic. I was like, okay, nah.
I was like, give us
Beside,
perspective. For people who went at the show, what do you mean when you say I am playing on the mic? Because that nigga right there was playing on the mic, but he was spitting bars.
beside them Bruce that I know him. I know various people, but bro, them young niggas, bro, they were playing on the mic. I couldn't even hear what the fucking storyline is.
Okay.
Beside them making noise
Yeah.
on the mic. Yes, I hate you guys. You all were far away. That's what I expected. But like, man,
Damn.
come on.
Okay, I hear you, bro. I think I don't know, bro. It's like it's up to us to decide whether we are going to let it go that way or not. Because us sitting back and judging these motherfuckers that they're not well crafted enough, they don't spit bars, like the storylines don't make sense and what. It's just us admitting defeat, that hip hop is gonna go in a direction that we as the hip hop community disagree with. So I don't know if we don't intervene. Speaking of intervention, we had DJ Lemonka on our last episode. Bafethi ke a shoota ke kopa hore re ikgalemele ba bana. Sharp. What was I saying though? Yeah, we had Lemonka on our previous episode, and I think he's one of the people that can have like an influence in where the youth of the hip hop community is going to go, if he chooses to intervene in such a space. And one thing that I don't get as well is why the reception of that episode was not well. Because that nigga was spitting a lot of, fire. You know? Yeah, and he even plugged us on his new episode, his new fucking podcast, even. It's called The Third Element of Hip Hop, right? The first episode that I watched was the episode I approved. I watched it yesterday, and yeah, it was a nice app. They were most of all they were reminiscing on their shit, on their friendship and the things that they've been through together, and But Proverb was most of all talking about how much hip hop didn't serve him, you know. He was speaking of the fact that as Proverb, he never actually made any bank from the shit, because at that time he was doing it out of love and he was just a hip hop head. Yeah, that's why we are more than just hip hop heads. Yeah, and I think his statement and what he was saying was speaking to that. Gore, doing it out of love sometimes and not being aware of the business perspective can fuck you over. He was a good rapper, but some rappers are whack rappers and they don't even fucking know the business side of the shandy. So, which is like the recipe for disaster, if you ask me. As a good rapper, as Proverb was, excuse me, he wasn't able to make any money from it. And when the time came for him to buy back his masters, he felt like, fuck this shit. I cannot be spending money on something that it hasn't been making me any money, you know. So he was also speaking to the fact that as an artist, situation he had to develop a nerve of what do you call a freelancer, so to speak. In you know, as the way he was saying he had his hand in a lot of pots type of shit. And that meant wapanda fucked up. He has four jobs at the same time.
Yeah, it's like yo, this bro, yeah, man.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because he
he
needed to
used to
make up for the
work,
fact
bro.
that his hip hop shit didn't work out. And so imagine if his hip hop shit worked out, Provo would be a fucking rich motherfucker. And he went on to speaking about idols as well, you know.
Yeah,
And
that like he took so much part in that thing because
bro,
that's where I mostly saw him.
that's what that's where a lot of people got to not a lot of people, but people outside the hip hop community got to realize that he existed outside of one, which which is nice for his brand. He even ended up being the executive producer of the shit. You know, he ended up doing his shandy stuff. That nigga was pushing this shit. You know, so one thing that I took from that is that hip hop is a side hustle, bro, if we're being honest. You know, to survive, to eat, to feed your kids, to feed yourself, you need a job, right? And hip hop is too unstable to be a job that you can leave.
So like, sorry, you wouldn't recommend niggas to go all in for hip hop.
I
Yo,
would,
and they're like,
I would, but you need some sort of financial backing. Like, if you don't have financial backing, then you're most probably fooling yourself because what money are you going to spend to make it work? Because we've established as people in the hip hop community that to fucking make it, you need some sort of financial backing. You need to have something that is going to get you in those doors. You know, so if you don't have that, because I mean, a simple shit like equipment needs money, dog. A fucking mic needs money. The fucking thing that we have this camera on right now is paid for with money. You understand? Everything is paid for with money, dog.
yeah,
So you need to be aware of the fact that money is a fucking
hey man,
big
it plays a big
role.
role. Yeah,
Yeah. It plays a fucking big role in you being a brand. You know, this shit that I'm wearing right now. Oh my god, take that shit out of my bag, dog. There's some shit in my bag that I didn't take out of my bag. I'm remembering it because I'm talking about this shit. That is our new guest. I forgot my new guest in my bag. Fuck. I forgot my guest in my bag. Give me my guest though. Space Pablo wants one. Do you want one? It's only 150. All of them is 150. Sip and paint shandies. We got the spear shandies going on. We got the sip and paint. Sip and paint. Y'all gotta pay me for the advertising. I know I work with the spear, but logo me la fa boponyana da. Arena di mic. The spear, it's 150. It's 150. Everything is 150, including the one that is on my hair right now. Comment below or fucking hit the subscribe button, and then I'll ask you if you wanna buy. But it's easier to comment, and then I'll make sure that you get the context to how to order. My God.
shout out to him, man. Those are nice colors, bro.
My nigga, tell me about
Oh,
it.
bro, come on.
Should I fucking, you know? Hey, but I don't wanna wear your hats, bro. It's yours. I'm wearing mine, you know? Yeah. So, bro, the proverb thing. I think we're done with the proverb thing. Man.
Yep.
But yeah, in retrospect, Braka, we need to be aware of the business side of this entertainment business, including the fact that we have a podcast. You know, we need to be aware of how we can monetize, how we can fucking patent our shit and fucking everything, dog, you know. So that resa rotiwa resa tsiwa dilo tse di senang sewa. Bo probably had to buy their masters from people and they still couldn't, for lack of a better term, exploit them to their own benefit.
That's bad.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
What's the level, bro?
What's the goal? Hey man, talking about hip hop, dude, like between a piano artist and rappers, which one is any more collabos and more travel?
Please repeat your question. I didn't hear the first part.
Okay, between Amapiano artists and rappers, which one is earning more collabos and more travels?
Bro, that's an obvious question. It's piano now. Currently,
Why can hip hop move the same way?
you know, now I'm 50, I think I've always believed that. I think from the time Kibona piano taking over and becoming a thing,
A huge thing,
yeah, I've I realized that, in fact, I believed, because Khotman was convincing me otherwise not so long ago. I believed that it had a short-lived, whatever, like it was short-lived. Like piano was gonna be a short-lived wave, you know. Like it was gonna be like Om, for example. Remember what Guam was doing? Guam lasted for like a year, and then have you ever heard a Guam artist on TV ever since then? When?
Tira, they are doing com.
But when last were they making Guam? Because Tira is
Nah, you're
probably
right.
making piano.
Hey, but man, like, Tira is staying true to
But
his
that's
roots.
Tira. That's Tira. He's Tira. You understand? But what I'm saying is, as a wave that took over, piano compared to Guam, like which one lasted longer? Which one lived for longer?
Like longevity.
Longevity at thing, you know, piano. I thought it was gonna be like Guam and it was gonna die out soon, but it proved me
Unfortunately,
wrong.
fuck all.
You know, and hi, brah, come on. Majita bira nyuko ka piano, dog. Answer.
And Westlife.
Majita bira nyuko, and hip hop is probably dying out because of that shit, you know, and it sucks to be a hip hop artist in such climate because o tshwantse somehow o nne le flavor nyana ya ditsebe nyana tsa piano nyana gore o kgone go kry more than just batho ba hip hop,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and that's how you make money. Batho ba hip hop ha bana tšhelete.
Unless you come from a good background.
Hey, unless you can put yourself in platforms where we can't ignore you, you know, yeah, if we can't ignore you, then we will support you. First time.
What's the goal?
My nigga, malobanyana suo. Hey, bruh, malobanyana suo. We were fucking minding our own business, shooting the podcast, and then we got a call. We got a call from Majas, and Majas was like, "Yo, niggas,
Hit me out, hit me out.
hey, on top, what's
Yeah.
that? Hey, Majas, Majas, he wants us to pull through to the Stadiums on show, help
Issue.
him out with the shandies,
Issue.
work on, you know, making it bigger and better, though. Man,
How was your experience during
fucking
the
hell, though. That shit was tiring as fuck.
being the runner, man?
Hey, man, that shit was tiring. If I'm being quite frank, dog, that shit was a lot, right?
Yeah.
It was a lot because, firstly, we had to fucking work on the event in less than a month. I think we had like 3 weeks.
No, 2 weeks.
Or 2 weeks, a couple of days.
Because like we kept on postponing the days that we should meet
Right? And then
due to the weather, I think. Yeah.
right. And then we eventually got to the point where we meet, make sure that the thing goes, works. And bro, there was a hectic 3 weeks because some of the things that we're even talking about we haven't even gotten to implementing. But regardless, it was a successful event. Um, it got a lot of good reception. You know, it wasn't the reception that we anticipated that we wanted, but
The
sorry, it
love, eh?
was a reception nonetheless.
Yeah.
And era now I've always been an event organizer at heart, right? I think somewhere around 2017, 2018, I aspired to host an event, go stadium, and it was a reach, which is why it failed. But the passion was there, and I was willing to go through hell and high waters to fucking make that shit work, right? So Majas having invited us over to work on the Stay Home Sun show with him, it was
And a true honor.
yeah, definitely, dog, and a really no brainer. This is something say, look, I have to think about whether I can or cannot do. I know that I can. I know that it's something say, look, I enjoy doing. So I went ahead for it, dog. And you remember when we were speaking about it in the meetings, we were like,
Hey,
yo, man,
man.
let's fucking get this shit, dog.
And we did.
And we did, dog. The footage is coming soon. I'm probably gonna share some of my footage on my shorts. So please check out my shorts. I'll be showing y'all how I was performing, what I was performing, and what was going on at the show. For more of the Stay at Home Sun show, check out my just in case on YouTube. Check out the Stay at Home Sun show on Facebook, on fucking TikTok, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, everywhere. Um, and bro, one thing that I want us to speak about is that lineup, dog.
Yo,
What the
43
fuck?
niggas.
What the
Yo,
fuck was that shit right there, bro?
43 bros, bruh.
How many
Damn.
performed?
I'd say 30 or less than
Okay,
30.
plus minus 30. 31 plus that nigga was not on the lineup and he performed.
That's right,
Yeah.
man.
So
Still,
I keep saying
things are
that nigga,
cool.
you'll see him. He's gonna be pulling up on one of my next episodes soon, soon, soon. He's a very intelligent motherfucker, that one, bro. The things that he's gonna talk about have nothing to do with hip hop, but some things that I would love for you guys to be hearing and listening to. His name is with him. He'll pull through. Yeah. Should I tell them that you're gonna be talking about that? He's gonna be talking about astrology, bro. That's going to be our episode for the stars. We go into the stars for that episode, bro.
Taking us to the moon.
Kind of like Kulichana and his Hollywood Shandy.
One tall.
Yeah, so bro, like that's the way it is, dog. So now we're trying to
Yo, we interrupt this podcast to bring you a special announcement from Accessible. They are an insurance company that insures your household, your taxi, commercial and corporate reasons. They insure your engineering, your motor fleet, and commercial vehicles that you may have that you want to make sure that when they get broken, you can find a way to fix them. Right? They saying that we protect your portfolio. Accessible Pty Ltd is the trusted short-term insurance broker in South Africa, committed to delivering exceptional value through expert collaboration, refined processes, and a personal touch. While we offer all services expected from a leading broker, our opportunity sets us apart. Not the opportunity, their approach. Their approach sets them apart, right? They work with industry specialists and craft solutions that will align with the client's unique needs. To keep in touch, they are placed firstly and foremost. If you want to find them, they are in Unit 701, 162, and Anderson Street, CT, and Suburban in Joburg, right? Their email address is info@accessible.co.za. Their phone number is 010 010 534 7537. 010 534 737. They're open from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hit the link below, hit the subscription, and find their link on the description. Use the promo code that's written there, and you'll get your discount. It's a podcast.
What the fuck has just happened? Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. Something happened. I don't know what was that, but we are back nonetheless. So
Who was your favorite performer that night? Besides you, obviously you are gonna say you, but besides you.
yeah, that was gonna be my answer. That's the time that
I
we
know
have,
you.
bro. So we need to squeeze everything we have into that time.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't see all of the performances, but I'd say Majas' performance was fire. But he didn't perform all of his songs, but that was a fire performance.
I was
The
looking
performance,
forward
I was basically crack. That shit was dope as well.
like Majita Mande.
Yeah,
Go
that shit
like
was
that.
dope.
Shut up.
Man, Sharp. What's the level?
What's the cool?
What's the level? Because now I want us to properly, talk about that in Yahoo. Let the Stay Home Sun Show 9. That's coming through on the 20th of December,
You're lying.
2025, on the Pop-Up Lifestyle, at the Pop-Up Lifestyle. This one is supposed to be bigger and better. This one we want to be bigger and better, but we need your help. We need you guys to help us make this one bigger and better. We need you guys to help us get sponsors. We need you guys to help us get sound. We need you guys to help us get a fucking headliner. Anybody, everybody, somebody, please fucking hit us up and tell us what to do, where to go, and how we can fucking achieve that. If you want a profile of how many events we've hosted, we can give you a profile. Whatever you want, we got. Just help us out. The Stay Home Sun Show 9. Majas, confirm me like bro. Ah boy. Na mara ke dula ke le plug mara le ntse serious. Mara ya no fade. I na tseba ya gona le direct ere mana batlang go bua. What's going?
Okay.
What's going?
So now, bro, we are moving away from the hip hop. We are getting into gender-based violence.
My nigga, the purple movement.
Hey man, the purple.
The purple movement.
Don't you feel bad for?
White ball?
Don't you feel bad for not putting on the purple Ashandis?
Nah, bro. When you say it like that, it feels like
It's mandatory.
or it's like emotional blackmail of some sort. I stand with women who
Yeah,
are battling
too,
GBV. In fact, I'm against every kind of violence.
Yeah.
Not just gender-based violence, but every kind of violence. Just I don't vibe,
Yeah.
especially abuse for women and children.
Hey, man.
It's something that I don't tolerate at all. But I don't think that I need to have a purple background or a purple profile picture to prove that shit. I genuinely believe that dilo tse di yalo bra ke dilo tse e leng gore ga tshwanela go di tolerate ba. Batho ba ba tshwanang le ba tshwanela go tshwariwa, ga ba tshwanela go etsa sepe.
But like, what if it's women who provoke men to push, not even push, to lead them to abuse? What if it's provoked?
Go na le the abusive relationships tse di ntseng yalo. The abusive relationships tse di yalo, I don't think we really sheba ka magnifying glass properly, because if we magnify it to that and see that this person was provoked to becoming a violent person and what, it means that that person is being abused emotionally. For them to eventually feel the need to get to that point, especially if they're not such a person, especially if they're not a person who, has a history of doing shit like that. You know, if they're provoked, like you're saying, I can go specifically to the scene that you're giving.
Yeah.
If they're provoked, then it means that that person firstly needs to realize that they're being abused emotionally, because if somebody is making you feel the need to go out of your way and do something that is totally out of who you are to prove how much you love them, it means that that person doesn't give a fuck about your emotion, and it means that that person emotionally is just, you know,
Fucking
off
you
of
up.
a
Yeah.
Pablo, I can now hata go tsalang ka. I can go juice seven ang monate. Eh, guys juice seven. Ay, nah, ano ba? Juice. uh, wow, I'm foster catch. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's a disgusting act, bro. I've seen even this year there are a couple of cases that I've seen where people were murdering their women and eventually killing themselves, and some of them are posting even on social media and talking about it. I've actually seen also a post in this morning where they were talking about a girlfriend that stabbed her boyfriend, you know, and hey, bro, violence. Nah, as women and men, we have this thing, we have this need to be violent towards each other. What the fuck is up with that? Who and what is fucking turning us against each other? Because a community is built of the fact that we as men and women exist and coexist in the same space.
Yeah.
So once we start fucking turning against each other, there's no longer going to be a community. First, and the home is going to be broken down. The men and women are gonna be separated. They're no longer gonna be any kids. Motherfuckers gonna be homosexuals now. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I have anything against them, but
Yeah, no homo. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but that's something se lore in a retife lore ba re pushes towards you, where
Yeah.
we are being turned against each other. For what, dog? Like who's benefiting from that? And I think once we find out the answer to who's benefiting from our separation, we will find out what the problem is, and we'll most probably get the solution to it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the level?
Hey man, I was gonna even ask you a question. Is it fair that only women get to be acknowledged more than men? Because men get killed and abused too.
Nah, it's not. It's not. It's not. I don't want to say a lot about it, but clearly it's not, because if we are talking about basic human rights, if like basic human rights,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
nah, basic human is the keyword to be taken away from this, because uh my humanity doesn't come from my gender. I am human because I am human. My gender is secondary to my being a human, you know. So my basic human right is to be protected, to be
true.
safe, to be, you know, loved and cherished as a human. So it should, as soon as it goes like that around across the board, then we wouldn't have to worry about this thing of men and women. Like us even considering ourselves as separate, or you are a man, she's a woman, is wrong in its own nature, because oh, re batla go tsaya botho ba rona. That's why go na le reng ya ubuntu, dog. Re batho re tshwanetse re phele ka botho. Botho bo I mean, as a before ga re simolola re botsaya re bo bada e be re batla go o ke mosadi o ke monna, re latlha side tla.
True,
Excuse me,
yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
Because that we would stop having questions and conversations like that where we're asking whether it's fair for women to be given more attention than men. You understand? In terms
Yeah.
of men being abused and having to deal with that as well. You know, it's not something we should be talking about. We should be talking about protecting all humans against all perpetrators.
Not women specifically, but all genders, yeah.
Not and I was having this conversation, Maloba, and saying, not to say that women are supposed to now dumb down their advocacy for their rights and being protected as women. But we need not even now understand this as weapon. On ba sa e dirisa as weapon and le rona re sa batla go nna le competition le bone. Gore no, men are also getting abused. What. It's bullshit because we are having a different conversation from the conversation of solving the actual problem of violence.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So violence is the problem across the board. Because
Me.
if there are women and children have two genders. If a boy is getting molested, a baby boy is getting molested, are we going to look at him different because he's a boy?
Nah.
So why as low na bagolo re sa treated the same way? Again, it's not talking about gender-based violence. Violence, an attack against violence. We are against violence as a country.
Like
Fela.
include the road.
So that we can protect as a community. Oh, I understand. The protect as a community brings us together because we are protecting each other. Road. So that
As human beings.
as a community.
Oh,
Hey,
yo.
Papa. Oh, sure.
Don't.
Mosadi a betsa monna, mama. Buago. Wa tlhaloganya? Hey, like that's now I think it's a conversation we should not be having any longer because we know what the solution is though, but we just need the willpower to implement it ourselves. I don't know if I'm sounding controversial or whatever, but it's whatever. What's the level?
What's the
You ain't got no level.
Let's go back to the show and tell me, how do you feel or what's your view on the artist who didn't come to perform but did a video? They did videos that they are gonna pull up. What's your view on that? And they didn't even pull up though.
With no reason, not even, yo, I got caught up with something. Yo, that's straight bullshit, bro.
Damn.
That's straight, I don't respect your time kind of crappy vibe. I don't.
That's part like they confirmed, bro.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It's just, yo, you're not that important, so I have better shit to be doing than, cause, hey, bruh, hey, whatever. I don't like talking about bullshit, but those people didn't come through because they didn't see it as important. Especially if somebody confirmed, did a video and said that they were gonna come through, but we didn't see them on stage. You know your fucking self, nigga, right? I ain't even gotta say your name. So it's like, nah. As a person who was organizing the event and made sure that I made space and time for you there, you basically wasted my time and resources that I did not have to begin with, bro. So you guys are wasting things that we don't have, and that next time we're trying to use those resources and trying to re-get those resources or re-fucking reacquire.
Yes.
Reacquire those fucking resources. Struggle because you wasted in the first place. So you guys need to. I can't really free show, but take our shit serious. Take our shit serious, please. Take that shit serious. I don't give a fuck how many followers you have. I don't give a fuck if you're famous wherever you live. I don't give a fuck if you're a fucking celebrity in your own head. If you're supposed to be here at 9, be here at 9. Right? Unless you told me that you ain't coming through, then I don't have a problem with that. But don't waste my time like that. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like, no matter what you think, when it comes to time, I'm OCD,
crucial.
like, you know. Otherwise, speaking of my jazz and the Stay Home Sun show, he was featured on No Whack Rappers Allowed.
Shout out, bro.
My nigga be flying the flag. My nigga be flying the flag real high, real high. My nigga flying the flag so high.
Like it's featured by Notes.
Bro, that Notshi from the same hometown pulled through with space on the beat.
What up, space?
And you know they messed the shit up, dog. They made a nice song with Iwan, Bexalalo, Kit Kat, who else, bro? Kana ke manda mana ko Tlex Dopo,
The white,
K9,
yeah, Kina,
Lima Ngape, Hag what. I don't know your name, bro. Sorry.
There are a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
I only know E1, Notshi,
Lima Ngape.
Kina, yeah.
Kana ke ma
And Majas.
kapan gete kapaten. What modilo. Wada
Who's
ke.
there?
Come on. Chef Kerry kama ke. Kana ake man kimande man.
I don't like. There are a lot of niggas.
Swaiza. He says some shit like that at the end of his shit. Come on, Strata.
Ostata
Yeah, Strata is
from
also
Mafige.
mentioned this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to
Strata,
yeah.
Ewan, and shout out to them niggas, bro. Nice song. Shout out to Notshi. We see you peeping the streets of Itu saying, man.
See you, bro.
We see you, bro. Come to the podcast and come peep the streets.
We
of
need you,
Ituse,
bro.
If you get what I mean. Yeah. So he's also releasing Mudieki soon.
Can't wait.
That nigga says that the album, you know, is named Mudieki after his mom. And it's one of his late albums, the long overdue album that's supposed to have long been released. So, you know, the name is a double entendre of some sort. And Obezadi Zate. Federa, what do you think of the No Wake Rappers Allowed song, my dog? Give a review, a quick review. Quick
That's a
review.
fire.
On start,
fire
please
beat.
give us a reaction, my brother.
You gotta do that, please.
Yeah.
Bro, like, that's a fire collab. Having to put all Northwest brews in one song.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Notshi did a legendary thing, bro. That
Yeah.
song is gonna live forever.
Yeah. Definitely.
He put them niggas on.
That's
for
fact.
real, bro.
That's real facts. Yeah, that's facts though.
I know, like, he hasn't reached his prime yet, ne?
Yeah.
But once he's at the top, dog. Hey, man.
Yeah, but Notshi already has a blue check.
He won't even allow no whack rappers, bro.
Yeah, Notshi already has a blue check on his Facebook, so he's a well-known, well-established brand. He's been on a song with Cooley, you know.
AKA, I
he's
think.
been on a music video with AKA. He has been recorded by AKA. Because you remember Limonka was talking about shit like that. He said they were in a studio session for the birthday weekend song, and the nigga that was recording the song was actually the AKA. So may his soul rest in peace. Notes. And thank you that you are giving the niggas that have been pushing the culture on the streets, on the ground, a chance, bro. Shout out to you for that, bro. Otherwise, besides Modieri,
Yes. Who's dropping?
man?
Majas is about to drop.
Before we get out of Majas's energy, he was performing at the MotswakoRepublic tour.
Hey, man, I saw it, man. The
Shout out to
vibe.
those hot manes for also seeing the fact that them niggas is working. What were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, the vibe that he brought on the stage, dog. Yo.
Hey man, that shit was nice, dog.
Hey, man.
Aesthetically, that shit looked nice, man. On the video, I wasn't there at the event, and I also heard that our podcast was actually being spoken about in the crowd. Sky in the MotswakoRepublic tour.
Wow, shout out, W, man.
This episode and how offensive it was.
Damn.
We lost because of what was said, but it means that we're doing something. And whoever is cutting us off as a result of us having been spoken about at the MotswakoRepublic tour is actually losing on an investment that could have been making a lot of money because they're emotional. Bro, stop being emotional. I am the one talking to you directly, bro. And you can come to me on some, yo, why are you talking about me on your podcast? Because I am the one saying the shit right now, right? So, you being a bitch, let's go back to work, bro. We could take this to a whole new level if you stop being in your fucking fields. Anyway, the MotswakoRepublic tour was nice with it. Motherfuckers were doing the nice shandies.
Love the show.
Plug me with some new shit, bro. I haven't been hearing anything.
Who's dropping, Papa? I just is about to drop a project.
Keep the same energy.
Hey, man. That's a fire message to y'all.
Hey, bro, keep the same energy.
Aero is about to drop a single soon. Send them away.
Send them away. Hey man, I've seen the performances of that song, man. That shit is a vibe, and I think it's produced by Space as well.
Yeah, Space is
Please
like.
look out for
is-
everybody that Space has under his wing, bro. I know you guys are seeing him bubbling in the Notshi realm, in the Notshi spaces, and he's making a lot of beats for Notshi of recent. Look at everybody else that he has under his wing, and you'll realize that there's a shitload of music he needs to sing.
Like it's going somewhere.
Era is already there. Hey,
A1 is about to drop Banka project,
oh yeah.
and he recently even dropped a song with Tiro Santana, bro.
Oh shit, that's dope. That means that nigga's gonna be charging me more. Cause last time he was charging me some insane amount to pull through to the
Hey
pod.
man, let's hope
Probably gonna charge
that
me more
he
now.
sticks to that insane amount, bro.
Yeah, please stick to your insane amount. Bro.
Yo, bruh.
Yeah.
And like when I heard the song, bruh, I was like, is A1 sending a message? Is he waking up? Is he waking us up?
Was he dissing niggas?
Huh?
Was he dissing niggas?
No, he wasn't dissing, but he was sending a strong message, bro.
Yeah.
He was talking about family.
Oh
He
yeah.
was talking about how truth we should stay to our
Oh
roots.
yeah, that's fire.
And having to rap Kastswana.
Oh shit.
And
Shout out
in
to
no
that
way,
nigga
bro.
right there.
I woke up and I let Joe. Stswana, like, bro. Those niggas made me repeat that song for over 15 times, bro.
Damn.
The Pesalo, Major.
Oh, that's the one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that shit.
And then Rilo Beats made that beat, so like, hey man,
I haven't heard
that's
that
an
shit.
emotional thing, bro. Like, that's fire, bro.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
tap in.
I'm
You
gonna
should.
tap into that
You
shit.
should tap in.
I'm gonna tap into that shit. Yo, I also heard on the streets since you're talking about some shit that's coming out. I heard on the streets that Cat and Nati are releasing an album. Nati is actually releasing an album. It's produced by Cat.
Damn.
When is that shit coming out? Nati, please come through. This seat.
The seat is waiting, bro.
Hats on it, which are only 150 each. It's supposed to have you as a guest sitting here. Yeah, it's only 150. You must buy.
And Cat is dropping too. Sorry about that.
Cat
Cat
is
more
also
remedies
dropping a song
with
dog.
Amos. Yeah, tell bro.
What's the
called
name of the
Feelings.
song? Feelings.
With the Brenda Fassie cover.
Bro.
Taking
I
us
wonder,
back.
I wonder what's the sound like.
Hey,
Because you
man.
know that nigga with the samples.
Hey, he's far. He's
Too
too
much
crazy.
with the samples. Yeah. We are waiting. Our ears are getting cleaned. Yeah,
We are cleaning it, bro.
come
Mahika.
my nigga. Hey, yo, I saw before we even get there, bro. I saw a lot of halabaloo around the Shandis. I didn't understand what the halabaloo was about.
What is it about?
I think they were struggling to find a contractor for the fucking event, and you know this corruption
fucked up.
thing. They were
That's
fighting
fucked
for
up.
the contract, and the bullshit was happening there, around the Mahika thing. So I saw Tumamula talking about it a lot. Who is also supposed to come to the pod soon. I don't know when. But, you know, he was sort of complaining about the fact that this event is always taken to a particular contractor. And that particular contractor has their own motives about the event and is not doing it for us as the people of Northwest and the people of
Just doing it for money.
Which brings me to a question of whether as local artists we're gonna get booked or not.
Dog.
Are we gonna get booked or not?
Come on, man. Say something.
Come on, guys. Like, there's a lot of talent here in Kejang, and you guys have the platform to fucking put us on. You know, a Kulichana election, whoever can fucking recognize talent and then put us on. In fact, invite the podcast because we are one of the most, you know, underground, you know,
Like type of shit.
you know, we are the new thing that's happening. We have
It is
a
about
nice
to
background,
boom,
we
dog.
have a nice setup, we have a nice endowment.
Direction.
We are outside, we have nice direction. Home night, you know, people are drinking next to us. Home night.
People are
when we
eating.
here. We are a very youthful podcast. So it's fire la po man. Can't you?
Please, man.
Oh man.
What's the code?
In the same light, top 26. Top 26 guys.
Bro.
This is a message that was sent from one of the local artists that I've been talking to. This thing of ukvotelana to put people on the fucking stage
That's
and not
bullshit.
paying them, and after not paying them, you're not giving them enough stage time, and after not giving them stage time, you're not handling them professionally backstage, and you're calling in favors and this and that and bullshit. Right, right,
Hey
right,
man, last time I went there,
right.
okay, man.
Motherfuckers, that's my birthday. Respect my birthday, please. I'm kidding. But like local artists cannot flourish in such an environment, right? Because that's a struggle the whole year to get my shit on every platform with a limited amount of money, and then you guys want to parade me on social media and say people should vote for me, and then after those people vote for me, I still get nothing from it but a performance in front of the same people that I've been trying to get attention about for the entire year.
Damn.
You know, like these people have seen my face and they've probably decided they don't want to fucking listen to my song. So why am I not getting paid at least for it so that I can elevate and convince them more to listen to my shit? I don't know if you guys are peeping what I'm cooking. Can you taste my
We
meat?
up here, guys. Listen.
So yeah, the JJs. Like I'm now on an event. I think in streak of words. I don't know, lack of a better term. Uh, the JJs. I see JT is bubbling up as well under. I heard from the streets he's been working on a song with Gemini, new music with Gemini, with
Yeah, dog, I
Amu.
haven't heard from Gemini in a while, bro.
Yeah, with
Is it
Amu
only
as
me who's
well.
not typing in?
Huh?
Is it only me who's not typing
No,
in?
I haven't heard from him either.
Damn.
Long
Yeah, you
time.
were saying?
But apparently he's working because niggas like JT can still work with him. Um, Yeah, so speaking of JT, because of that, I want to know about the JJs, bro. When are you bringing back the JJs? Hey, man, I look nice. Bro, fuck, I look fucking nice. Anyway,
It is bro.
sorry,
Yeah.
but I do. Come on now. Look at this shit. I candy, baby. So, what I'm saying, dog, the JJs have been something se lo hip hop khali ikegile ka sona, wa bona.
Dog.
So now that he's not as consistent as he was, and I think it's probably because of finances, uh, are sa hlola really active as much, you know, and we're not. And even as that may be, I'm unhappy with certain things that were done in the way the show was handled in terms of accommodating local artists, especially, you know. But that's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it. I'll meet him one day and ask him to come to the pod, and then we'll talk
And
about
tell
it on the
us,
pod. I've
yeah.
actually met JT before, but I want him to come to the pod so that we can meet him. You know what I'm saying? So that we can talk about shit like that. But yeah, above all, I think the JJ should come back. For Easter, we don't have anything. We don't have an event that we can, you know, celebrate because that was our Easter thing. My hippie re kgothatsa ka yona.
But like that was such a good show, and like, bro,
It
it
was a nice
brought
thing.
happiness to us, bro.
It was a nice thing, bro. Otherwise, what's the level?
Hey man, I ain't got no level, though.
You ain't
What
got
the
no
fuck?
level. Yeah, on a lighter, stupid note, it's not stupid, but something that is weird and interesting that was happening in the hood not so long ago. Not even in the hood, Kobudi. Apparently, some motherfucker was stuck in the BodibeDam. And about trend, you know,
Guys,
I'll
let me.
like 3 4 days ago.
Like I saw it rumoring, man.
Yeah.
But guys, y'all are gonna understand. Y'all need to understand that water is not for everybody.
It's not what?
Everybody.
Yeah.
That water, like, it's for
Spiritual people.
the
Apparently,
sangomas
apparently that nigga
and the
said.
prophets too. Yes,
Apparently that nigga was kilo Lusango. Hati we pizza the strongest traditional healer.
that's why he's claiming.
Apparently. No, that's some shit I saw it on social media, and apparently monga metsi una mretsa ra memela da watla. Yeah, but there's a bunch of stories about that shit. But please be safe. I
Don't
also
play
saw
in
a
that
warning
water.
that Northwest, not to say Northwest is gonna experience a lot of heavy rainfall for this entire festive season. So please be safe. please make sure that you are prepared for it if you are living in places that are, you know, low in terms of steepness. Make sure that you guys are well prepared for it because it could be a bumpy ride. It could be a bumpy ride. So what do you think about that shit, bro?
Even
Let me do the thing.
people should stop playing in that water because, bro, like whatever lives in there, bro. I'm not trying to hate or something, but you need a spiritual healer before you could even get into that water.
Yeah.
Just, hey, man, today I'm going to the water, bro. You're gonna die,
Motherfucker, you're gonna get eaten by some shit.
bro. That what is reserved for their own its own people.
Yeah. I hope you heard, bro. I hope you motherfuckers heard.
Please, guys.
If a ghost is warning you guys about some shit that he also hasn't seen before, it means that that shit should be scary as a motherfucker. And also, Nikishidile, 3-4 days ago, motherfuckers were breaking bottles in front of the fucking streets, you know, breaking bottles on the tar road, burning tires, because there was no electricity for a couple of days.
I don't blame them, bro.
I do.
I'm not saying I'm supporting that thing, but I'm not blaming them because, dog, we went about like 3 days.
I remember that.
I think it's about 3 days or more, but yeah, I think 3 days. We went 3 days, the whole 3 days without electricity.
I remember that, but does it justify destroying your other infrastructure just because the other infrastructure is not working? Does it make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense. No. But what I have learned is that the government only intervenes if there's
they see you guys
mess.
being violent. Right?
Yes.
It only intervenes when they see you guys being violent because you have the only way of you guys communicating with them is through violence.
And it's through like looting and stuff
That's
like
bullshit, bro. Because as a community, if we can get ourselves to fucking being that violent, we can get ourselves to making king. What did boycott. Boycott.
Okay, yeah.
Stand still, stop. But we don't have to be violent.
Like a healthy strike, bro.
Because but we don't need to be violent. If you get what I mean. On all the peaceful protest, there's a concept called peaceful protesting. So if we can learn that, we can be able to have conversations with these people and reach the decision in already quicker. So we have a new problem to deal with. We're gonna complain about that problem again and fucking burn tires again.
What are we gonna burn now? Shops.
We're gonna fucking burn the same electric wires they just put in. We're gonna cut them off and say we want roads. And then when we get roads, we complain that there are no wires.
There's no water.
That's the circle that we're putting ourselves in that is not benefiting us with anything.
I just want to sound crazy, but I just wish Jesus could come one day and just wipe this shit off, bro. Put the right people in the right seat.
Makes the both of us, dog. Makes the both of us. With that said, please stop the violence. Please stop the violence.
We have nieces.
We have
nephews. Bro, come on.
You know, we have family. I've lived here for my entire life.
Bro.
And I've experienced the hardest of the hardest with regards to it saying and its poor service delivery tendencies. But I don't think there's any justification for us to be acting like hooligans and destroying the same thing that we call our home and the same thing that is the only thing we have. Like, if we're destroying it now, then like what are we gonna have tomorrow, if you get what I mean. But it's a story for another day.
Talking about service delivery and stuff like that, do you think what's this called? Do you think service delivery guys is it efficient? Because what I have weaknessing is that they only take trash. That was on 3.
Yeah. Like there are a shitload of inconsistencies.
What was zone 1, bro?
There are a shitload of inconsistencies which you should be addressing. There's a lot of things. And I'll the dump site, it's go to zone 1, the buyer. The dump site, it's in thing go zone 3, but it's go zone 3. Like those are things, really health hazard, address you. And I think
Not fair.
that speaks to the fact that we need to get one of our community political leaders / political, leaders / community leader.
Activist.
Yeah, to come, political activists, if you may, to come and sit with us here and actually bully the issue to this year. And I know exactly who I'm gonna talk to. Yeah, he's probably gonna be on our next 2, 3, 4 episodes.
I can wait.
Yeah, Rijigi. Otherwise, say that was more than just a game. My nigga, are you good?
I'm good,
No other
guys.
levels. This is
Like
the top.
top, the highest.
We have the pop-up lifestyle. I'm wearing the spear. Shout out to the spear.
Shout out one
Bye,
time.
bye. Hit me up. 150. We have shirts. We have everything you want. We have side bags. We have everything you want.
They got it. They got bennies, guys. Come
We
on.
got everything. It's also 150. The beanie is 150. We have the pop-up lifestyle. This is more than just the game. And
We out.
we are out.
Thank you, guys.
It's a podcast. I don't even need to go there anymore. Psych!